And they go, hot damn, I'm a millionaire.
Look at that.
Look at that.
It's got a whole container for my pipe.
I shove all my wives in there.
But yes, Studio by Yarmul's. Beautiful place.
Oh, wow. Devin's way too bright. Oh, there we go. Do you guys think that if Mac Miller... let me switch to myself. Do you guys think if Mac Miller was alive, though, that he would kind of suck ass? Like, do you think he'd be on the couch with Jimmy Fallon just doing, like... Doing this, like... coming out to talk to James Corden, just...
No, he wouldn't.
But we like him because he OD'd, kind of. Because you weren't a fan of him before he died, and you're a fake. You're a fake phony.
You're
for
allowed
that.
to do this to me right now. Yeah, because you
are.
I will put myself on that cross. Yeah, I was completely a Mac Miller.
You were
fraud.
kind of a hater a little bit of Mac.
I thought he was frat guy music. I thought he was
which he kind of was.
I thought
for
he was
a while.
like Asher Roth. I didn't get it. I thought he sounded like he had wooden teeth. He rapped like George Washington. And I just didn't look into him enough. I was just like, I don't know, it's just the white guy and he has a studio and a lot of rappers like rap at his place, and I didn't know much. And I was extremely ignorant, and I was extremely wrong. Because he has about 4 albums that I hold near and dear to my heart now, and after he died... Swimming is one of the greatest albums
Swimming's
of all time,
great.
in my opinion.
That's where I got into him.
Circles is amazing. Faces is one of
yeah.
my favorite. I love watching movies with the sound off or whatever the fuck. But yeah, see, when he started, it was like he was young, and it was just like Donald Trump and like, you know,
kids,
hanging out with my friends at the Frickwick Park, and I didn't care.
Yeah, his music video did look like the Burger King like kids, the whole club of them all together.
I was just it's the only thing in life I've ever been wrong on.
Well, I appreciated him when he was still alive.
No, you didn't.
I did. No, because
No.
I'm not like you. I don't really look at the artist or the name of someone when I'm listening to their music. I just judge the music based on what it is. I don't need some sort of narrative or story, or is it cool to like this guy? Unlike you, who's kind of
Ben was
cherry picking the buffet of
well,
you know
culture
what?
a little
Devin,
bit.
to be fair, Ben heard Mac Miller and he goes,
I'm getting him a little bit. I'm getting him a little
no,
bit.
Devin, to be fair, Ben heard Mac Miller. Ben heard Mac Miller for the first time. He goes, what's this like rhyming over beats thing? I don't understand what this is, but I like it.
No, in all honesty, when he died, people were still like, you should still listen to Swimming. And I was like, I tried when it came out. I didn't really try. I was just like, I don't give a shit. I just had a bias against them, right? Because also I was like, fuck white rappers. I was like, Eminem's the only one I'll ever be able to.
And he betrayed you, really.
And Eminem started betraying me.
Well,
so
you
I was
like
like
Hobson.
I didn't like. I liked Hobson.
I was making a bit about white rappers.
Right, very good, very good,
Very good.
very good, very good.
I literally thought you just didn't know, so.
Yeah, I don't even know anymore if you remember.
We're going to eventually get 19 cameras in here that we just keep switching. We're like making fans throw up.
But, so I remember I was doing Uber Eats. I was driving around Mount Washington, delivering bobas to paralyzed fat women. I did.
Fat paraplegics.
There was a few paraplegics I delivered bobas to, and I'd be like, "You piece of, you don't deserve this."
Lieutenant Dan Noodle. Folks, we're cooking in the studio. We're cooking in the studio.
We got some gas in here.
God
That's right.
damn! Damn, son.
Damn, son.
Where'd you find that joke?
Yeah. Damn, son. Fuck that fat bitch.
But I started listening to him, and it all hit. There was like a moment.
Yeah.
It all connected with me, and then I was like, "Fuck!" And I don't admit I'm wrong often, so I was like, "All right, fuck!" And I started really getting into him and listening to his other stuff, and I was like, "Wow, I've never been more wrong." It was actually kind of a turning point in my hatred, in life in general. It was a kind of a turning point in being a little more open.
Oh, you think it whitewashed you a little bit? Like it took that pure hate out of you.
I think you probably realize you're a bit of a hater.
Yeah,
you acknowledge that as part
kinda,
of yourself.
Yeah, and people have told me in the last like 5-6 years that I've kind of become a little more. I mean, I'm still like a psychopath, but like
Sure.
they've told me that I've become a little less like immediately like I'll give things more of a chance than I used to. I used to have such a hardline stance.
Yeah,
on
you would like I can recommend the cartoon to you, and you would be like, oh, okay, I'll check it out.
Exactly.
Versus, like a year ago, you just like hit me with this like a steel chair in the face. Be like, fuck you.
Like that cartoon on HBO. That is
the fucking the
what's it
dinosaur one.
Primal.
Primal's
Yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
Primal.
That's very
the Johnny,
good.
And
the Samurai Jack guy made that.
Yeah, and his name is a Russian name.
Some gay Russian. name.
Progmovsky, whatever the fuck. So yeah, Mac Miller kind of opened me up to being like, I was wrong. I was insanely wrong. He's one of my favorite musicians of all time.
You actually do love him now.
I love him to death. I have a shirt of his. I am really gay. I love him to death.
You also love guys who die too early. That's kind of a theme
It
for
is
you.
my main thing.
Literally, if you love a guy, he will kind of die too early.
Yeah, no, I had a joke where I'd be like, if I love you too much, you're gone. you're done for, buddy. And you're probably a rapist.
Right.
Anytime Devin pulls me aside and goes, "I love you, man," I just go. I'm looking to the corners for like a sniper or something.
Just red dot on your forehead.
Luckily, I don't rant about your talent. I just love you.
Because if not, you'd be in danger.
Because you'd be dead, pal.
Yeah. Devin's memorial wall does look like a BLM protest, to be fair. Just young, talented black men taken too soon.
Yeah. But no, yeah, that was... I'm glad you brought that up. I've always felt a lot of guilt.
Well, yeah, it's just a phony thing about you. I mean, Devin made like a complete fool of himself at a party I was at a couple days ago, and I had to leave. And luckily, he followed suit.
What?
What was
party?
this?
Oh, it was quite embarrassing. You were quite hammered.
I
I'm not
remember this.
surprised you're asking what I'm talking about.
I'm
not shocked at all.
I know it
Devin,
now.
buddy, I'm not shocked at all.
Sorry,
Because you
pal.
made quite a fool of yourself.
I'm a social butterfly. I don't remember which party we're talking about. Yeah, it was the one I was ranting about how black guys in England aren't real black guys. And everyone got really uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was it.
And I kept
everybody
doubling
get mad
down
at
on
that?
it. I don't know.
Well, keep talking, Devin.
I thought it made a lot of
Explain
sense.
a little bit.
Well, that they fucking aren't real black guys.
No, you kept saying they don't have any culture, and we were like, "What do you mean the culture?" You're like, they're not like. Come on, you go ahead, keep talking.
No cornbread,
Everyone
no
was-
collard greens.
Everyone was very uncomfortable. Go on. Even Connor was uncomfortable. Everyone was very uncomfortable.
Sure. Well,
The host was asking you to stop talking about this. He asked you 3 or 4 times until
Okay.
I finally left, and luckily you followed me out like a puppy dog, and asked for a ride home because you're a cheap fuck and they want to pay for a $4 Uber.
You're the one that's always like pretending you're Mr. Good Guy for like driving me home.
No, I'm not.
Ooh, good.
Shut the
Oh, of
fuck
course,
up.
we all know.
I've never done
We
that.
all know you
I've
need.
never done
Hey
that.
Ben, we all know you need to get your meal ticket home safe.
Oh wow. Oh wow, Devin is sinking into the deep
Ooh.
right now, and
You're-
he's grasping at any buoy. I'm not saving.
I'm not
you,
really.
my
I
friend.
don't really quite remember what I was trying to say in jest that night, but it's just a feeling I have that black guys in England aren't the same as black Americans.
Yeah.
They didn't go through a slavery. I don't know what their little bullshit slavery was out there, but like they don't have that same history, and they don't have like black American culture is American culture and is kind of now world culture. So it just feels like odd, and they all sound. There's no part of like England where they sound like they're from fucking Atlanta or
I say-
Chicago or
Okay,
New York. They don't
all
have.
right.
There's not like boroughs of blackness.
Oh, I was going to go a step further. Literally, the reason I don't think they're black is because they don't talk like black people from Atlanta. They should be in England.
I mean, that's what
literally-
Devin's saying.
That's kind of what I was
Literally
saying.
go
and
like,
it's-
let me ask you a question.
It's super ignorant, and I know that they go through the same shit. Blah blah blah. I guess.
Devin kept saying they don't have culture, and we're like, well, they're from countries that they have culture. They're Nicaraguan, they're or whatever the fuck.
No, that's
or
not- that isn't-
Nicaraguan.
No,
What the
no,
fuck?
no.
Nicaraguan.
I don't know. Dominican's black to me.
You wanted to change.
Yeah, that fails the paper bag test.
It was the first time Connor stood up. He goes, "I can't believe Ben is the least racist person in the room right now."
Well, you actually kind of just opened the door up for me.
For what?
What is there? Black culture is not Sudanese culture. Black
but-
Americans don't fuck with Africans. They don't give a shit about African people. They don't care.
You're saying you want your own brand new thing.
It's not. It's okay. Like how like Jews all pretend like they give a shit about like Israel because they're like, oh, we're Jews, we gotta stick together. And now all of a sudden I care about like my fake like Arab background when they don't give a shit. You've never once fucking been in Memphis and heard like Willie Stringbean Johnson give a shit about like some local militia destroying a village in like the Congo. He doesn't care. He doesn't relate to Africa.
He built his
He's
own.
Black American. Black Americans are different people. And that's what I meant by that, and that's what I meant by they're not real blacks.
Ergo, they're not real blacks.
And I know it's all ignorant, it's all for the sake of comedy.
You're
but
like, they're not. You're like, no, I'm. You go. At one point, you go, no. I want everyone to know, I'm not kidding. This isn't a bit. They're not real blacks.
Pull your phone out.
And
Film
I'm
me.
sick of pretending they're real blacks.
Film me right now.
And they're jealous of real black people.
I'm sorry, I just don't. Oi, hey,
bruv.
Hey, bruv, you want to get poked up? That's not a black guy. Sorry, you're not a black guy that I know.
Okay, Devin.
Don't know any black guys. Talk about knives.
Paint me a picture of a real black guy in Britain. If he really wanted to assimilate with like real black culture, but he's in Britain and he still talks like that, what's he got to do?
He's 21 Savage. That's what he does. He fucking grows up in Atlanta.
Moves to Atlanta. Pretends to be a black guy from America.
And you got to get involved in a lot of seedy behavior.